Hello, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving week. Oh my gosh, can you guys believe it's already Thanksgiving? I'm like, how did this happen? So thank you guys so much for being on. We finally figured out how to get the Facebook group back in action. So thank you to everyone who's been on live. It's always better if you can be on these calls live, but we did figure out the Facebook group again. So go ahead and if you are watching on Facebook, go ahead and comment in the comments and let us know you're watching the replay or that you're with us live. It's always fun to see. And we have no idea if you're watching if you don't comment. So please let us know that you're on with us. So, all right. Well, happy Thanksgiving week. My name is Emily. If you don't know me, I know we have lots of new team members joining our team, which is very exciting. And we just come together for 30 minutes every Tuesday to get some updates, fill our Juice Plus cup up, and get inspired of what we can go put in action. And a lot of times you'll hear us repeat almost the same things weekly because the principles that we have in this business remain the same. It's just the execution and the systems of how we do those things change from time to time. So I'm very grateful to be a part of this Team Legacy Peak team. And I know there are many of us joining from all different cities and states. So if you guys want to just go ahead and pop into I would love if you could just pop in the chat for me. Number one, where you're dialing in from, and would you add in there why you're grateful for your Juice Plus product, the Juice Plus business. Sometimes I think I know personally, I take it for granted just how much peace of mind this product gives me every single day and just what this business has allowed me to do. So I'll just share my quick story as we're like in this theme of what I'm thankful for with the Juice Plus community product business. And then I'm going to bring my friend Emma on, and I'm going to pass it off to Julie to announce some really exciting things. If you guys don't know my story, I said yes to Juice Plus when I was in college. I was 20 years old at the time. I was getting sick every 6 to 8 weeks. It was like clockwork. It was mostly strep throat, a sinus infection, or some type of like cold and flu feeling. And it was happening so often that it kind of just became normal in my life. And just because it's common does not mean that it's normal. And I remember hearing that at a health talk one time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's me. But I had the privilege of hearing Wendy Campbell speak right down the street from me in college. And I went and heard it. And I had only been on Juice Plus for maybe a couple months. And I went and heard Wendy Campbell speak, and it blew my mind because it was such simple information about what fruits and vegetables can do for us. And it's almost the identical talk that she gives today. Of course, she's added some things in, but if you can get on Wendy Campbell's Wow and the Why talk, that is the talk that I heard 10 years ago. And that's really what opened my mind and opened my eyes up to sharing this message with other people. And so I joined the business just a few months later. And it wasn't until I graduated from college that I got the vision of what I could create for my life. So with taking Juice Plus every single day, I noticed that I stopped getting sick as often. I started recovering from my runs quicker, better, faster. I just felt more of like I had that like athlete in me again versus just trying to always recover and always being sick. And I started to see that this could be the compound effect. Of course, I was only in my 20s, but I wanted to feel just as good as I did then, later on in my life. So I started to learn about the compound effect and all of that. So I got really excited about sharing this product with other people. And being in college was not easy sharing it with people who maybe didn't have as big as a budget, but I got really passionate about the Healthy Starts program. And what I did to gain my confidence was I leaned into this community. And that is really what I'm most grateful for, is this community. And so Jeanette and Carrie mentored me as I got closer to graduation. They started asking me the question of, where do you want to be in 2 to 5 years? So no matter what age, no matter what chapter of life you're in, no matter how new or how seasoned you are in this business, I just really encourage you to think about what you want your life to look like in 2 to 5 years and what you're grateful for in this moment. You can write those things down, and though you can dream for bigger things. So I started to dream about what I wanted my life to look like. As not only, being newly graduated, but also being a mom one day. And now here I am living out that, being able to be a present mom and being able to own my time and design my own days. And all of that came from just taking the next step in my Juice Plus business, just the next baby step. I think sometimes it's really good to have a big picture, but sometimes that big picture paralyzes us. Dog, can you leave me alone for a second? When my baby's sleeping, my dog's like, ooh, I can get her attention. So anyways, I'm just very, very grateful for what the product has done for our family's health, what the business has allowed me to say yes to and say no to, and also just this community. I've heard so many times, especially post-pandemic, people are just craving to be in community, in connection, in person. And this community has been so priceless to me. And I think sometimes I take it for granted. So this Thanksgiving week, I'm just extra grateful for just everything we get to put in the Juice Plus cup of what that looks like. So okay, I love seeing these things. Julie said, today I'm grateful for the business and the women that has connected me with. I love that I get to work with people who are passionate, motivated, and like to have fun and take their health seriously. And it gives me passion and purpose and fills my cup up. Yes, I love that, Julie. And Savannah from Oklahoma, thanks for joining us, Savannah. She said, I have seen the product help my family's health, and it has simplified our health plan, which is always a plus. And then the financial side, it's small right now, but every little bit helps. And that is so true. Whether you have a paycheck goal or a current paycheck of a little bit or a lot, every little bit helps, especially in today's economy. So I love that. Chandler says she's grateful for the community that she's found through Juice Plus. And then Tori is in Wichita, Kansas, and she said, she is grateful for the simple, powerful, proven daily nutrition, and it has helped fuel me as a mama and now through 6 pregnancies. So, and the business has given them so many incredible options, and just the freedom to give and go as a family. So you guys can continue popping in what you're grateful for. I just love to see. Tori also said it's allowed us to travel full time for over 2 years. So I just am super grateful that we get to all come together. And a question that I've got a couple of times recently is, how do you build confidence and stand tall and sharing what we have? And I truly feel like staying close to the fire, getting on these calls, showing up to events, even when you're by yourself, even when your guests cancel, just showing up. I feel like all of those little micro things all play a role in having confidence in not only sharing Juice Plus, but also sharing the business and being confident in your vision. Julie Zilke's husband came to an event a few months ago and talked about how vision leaks. And I feel like that's true for all of us. You can come to an event and 10 days later, that vision may have leaked just a little bit. So every single time you show up in the Zoom room or in person, or even on, a one-on-one, connection with your upline or your sideline, your confidence grows and your vision gets refilled. And that's really important to stay the course. So anyways, that's enough of my just little Thanksgiving spiel, but I really do feel so grateful for what we have. And speaking of, I want to pull up the Black Friday special. It was just announced, which is so very exciting. I'm going to share my screen with boards. This is on Campbell Team Boards. Hopefully you have it. If not, I will pop all of this into the chat so you guys have these direct links under news and info. Oh no. Oh yeah, it is. I'm like, I hope it's in here. The Black Friday special is, drumroll, 10% off a quad capsule order. So we know that the quad is going to give everyone the best Juice Plus experience because it all works in synergy together. You still earn your sales profit on this, and they just get 10% off their first shipment. So after it ships out the second time, it goes back to the normal pricing, but their first shipment is 10% off. And here's the details. So it starts now, and it's available through November 27th at 11:59, which I believe is Cyber Monday, if I'm doing that math right. And then the offer is on juiceplus.com and your My Juice Plus portal, and it gives all the details here. So it cannot be stacked with the Healthy Starts, but then once the order ships back out, you can add a child onto it. So technically it can convert into Healthy Start order. So you can find it on your Juice Plus website and on your portal. You'll see it on there. And the most exciting part is, you guys, I'm literally mind blown. You can stack this on top of every other incentive going on right now. So just a reminder, partners can start their own Juice Plus business for $22. And when they place their first order, they'll get 30 free samples, which is a $90 value, gives them a whole wide variety of getting all of the Juice Plus products off from the start. And then new partners, Partner Pluses, and QSCs will earn double sales profit on any new capsule orders. So this is the Duo, the Trio, or the Omega, or any of those separated as well, which is insane. And then, of course, if you guys don't already know this, any of your customers that are shipping out this month or any new Trio or Quad order is receiving a free pouch of our Juice Plus Perform. And maybe I'll have Julie share how she's using the Perform. I've been kind of getting back into the swing of it. I used to do it a lot, and then I stopped for a little bit, and then we got all those free bags at Juice Plus Live, and I've been mixing it with coconut water and 2 scoops of Perform. Sometimes I'll cut it with some coconut milk. I feel like it complements the flavor very well. So you can stack all of these on top of each other. And if you're wondering what that looks like for you, this image is really fun to see. If you're a brand new partner, if you're a Partner Plus, or if you're a QSE, this is what it shows, what you earn at that level. And this includes your sales profit and your commission. So I'm just going to go big here at the bottom. If you share a quad with someone right now and you are at the partner position, you're going to earn $84. If you're a Partner Plus, you're going to earn $105. And if you are a QSE, you're going to earn $126. That's on one quad order. So there's so much opportunity to really expand your paycheck, expand your customer base. And I'm going to share this one thing, and I'm going to pass it off to Julie, or I'm going to pass it off to Emma. I was in some conversations yesterday about Juice Plus, and I was following up with people who, this one girl in particularly, she was like super close to ordering Juice Plus. I want to say like a month ago. And she just, for whatever reason, backed out. I think it was finances. And even though I think all of these things really we could couple, like we could say this is like a mega Black Friday sale. I reached out to her and I told her, I said, we have some incredible Black Friday specials going on right now. And I told her all of those things. And she was like, oh my gosh, yes, tell me more. Like, I'm ready. And it's just so funny because I'm like, something about the Black Friday verbiage kind of gives people a reason to purchase. Like, people are ready to spend their money right now. People are looking for ways to spend their money, unless they're like on a total spending pause. People are like, yes, I want the Black Friday deal. So don't be afraid to like use that verbiage. Tell them there are so many deals that you can stack on top of each other. And I just thought it was so funny. I'm like, I told her all of these deals in the beginning of the month, but something about the Black Friday verbiage, she was like, yes, I want to know more. So anyways.
Okay, well, I love that real quick, Em, because for anybody that is definitely going to do a healthy starts with a quad, which is most people, just don't forget about the Perform. I mean, that is such a good deal that they're going to get the Perform for free. So I was telling my friend Holly this morning, I'm like, I wish we could just call the Perform a Black Friday special to make people have to buy right away. But that's kind of what you did. You just said, by the way, here are some of our Black Friday specials. So
I call it all a Black Friday because in my eyes, I'm like, the 10% off is just an added bonus. And technically it's all Black Friday and they don't know the difference. So call it what you want. I think anything to encourage people to pull the trigger and get their family started on Juice Plus. And I promise you, people are looking for Black Friday deals right now. So okay, well, I was thinking about the perfect person that I could bring on here today to share just over the last year of what she's created with her Juice Plus business and her paycheck and the community and just all of it. And she's not even on my team, but I love that. Just goes to show like the power of our team together. She's a sideline friend, and I've just watched her from the sidelines just doing this business, and she inspires me so much. And I just want her to share her story. And I totally called her out like right as this call started. So she didn't even know I was going to ask her this today. But I just love how Emma has she saw a solution for her family's finances. The product made sense to her. The community, she just dove right in, and I feel like she's been on our team forever, even though it's been less than a year. So, or maybe it's been about a year. So Emma, would you come on and share your story of like why you're grateful for Juice Plus in the light of Thanksgiving this week? I would love that.
Thank you. You're so sweet. I feel so honored. Man, that's just such kind words. Juice Plus has blessed us, like you said, in every way. Last year, I joined in January, so almost a full year ago. And last December, the holiday season, it was rough. It was a really rough financial year. It was a really rough sick year. And I was mentally in a bad place. I had just had our third baby 6 months before, dealing with postpartum anxiety, feeling very alone. Like, it was just a recipe for disaster, but God. And he had us in this situation. And I totally believe it was because we needed Juice Plus in our lives. I had taken it for my prenatal with all 3 pregnancies. And I told my husband, like, that's what's missing. Like, all year I felt this nudge, Juice Plus. And I said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing a business like that. I had done other product sales before, and I didn't do well at them. I couldn't stand behind them. but this just kept coming up. And so at the end of December, I started thinking about it a little bit more. And then January rolls around. I tell Julie's Loki, like, hey, I'm thinking about doing this. And if I do it, I'm not going to fail. And I just felt like this is what God has for us. I'm telling you, like, we couldn't pay our mortgage on time in January. Like, that was painful. I sat on my couch and I just cried because I was like, this was a nightmare for me. And then the next month, Juice Plus paid for our mortgage because of all the generous bonuses. I was just amazed. So, I mean, my paycheck just grew and it's been steady. In the months that I haven't gotten any like bonuses, the residual income has bridged the gap with inflation and going on vacation and now the holidays. My husband is again in between jobs because of this crazy life we're living right now. And I don't freak out because Juice Plus is bridging that for us. And I'm so grateful. As health goes, I were on multiple antibiotics last winter. My gut was a wreck. And the peace of mind I have, like looking at the research of Juice Plus and knowing, okay, every time I give them their capsule to chew up, which they beg for every day, which I think is the cutest thing. My little 1-year-old, he's like, here you go. Like he wants me to say, here you go, buddy, here's your Juice Plus. That's his way of asking. I just have such confidence in it and such peace that like they're getting this amazing nutrition. And it's so simple. And like all of these things combined. And it's crazy how people will say like the community is the best part. I'm like, whatever. But it's true. The community is the best part. I've gained friends that I never would have dreamed I would have. Encouragement from women that have just blessed my soul. Just your words, Emily, have like, they're just a balm to me. So kind and truly gave me a reason outside of myself to live. Like I have this passion now for other people, a love for other people like I've never had before because I have this gift that I can give them. And it's making me think of other people all the time instead of and getting out of myself. So, I mean, I could go on and on. There's so many reasons to love this. I'm so thankful for it. Thank you for asking me to share and getting my mind set on the Thanksgiving of it. But keep doing what you're doing, guys. You're blessing people by sharing this amazing nutrition and the business. I'm learning to just share the business too. You never know who needs an extra $200 a month or extra few $1,000s a month. So thanks.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me cry. I'm like, I think we can all hang up now and just call that a day. And like, I just love that you started all that with like, I didn't want to do a kind of business like this. I didn't want to do this. And then you were like, no, I'm going to do it. And wow, I'm speechless. I love it. Maybe the Lord put you on my heart to share today because he knew that you had that to say. I had no idea that you were going to say all of that. So
I didn't either. That's a God thing. It's like, okay, Lord, what do you want me to share? It's God. It's so him. He's gifted this and I'm so grateful for it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm thankful that I listened to that nudge. Julie was like, no, reach out to her and tell her that. Cause you're incredible. Thank you for sharing that. I want to clip that piece out because everyone needs to hear that. And it's so true. When you get connected to helping others, that passion, it is no longer about you. It becomes about helping others. And then of course, the more people you help, you're going to help yourself. But that is the mission that we're a part of. And that's the piece that is, you just can't compare that to anything else. So thank you so much, Emma. You're amazing. Okay. Well, I am going to give you to Julie Muse. She's going to give us some really practical things that we can go put in action this week. Maybe when you see people at Thanksgiving in a couple of days, maybe you're like, I want to share Juice Plus, but I just don't know how. And what does that look like? And we all do this a little bit differently, right? Our personalities are different. Our execution is different. Some of us are brand new. Some of us are more confident. And so Julie just has some really practical things that I think will help you, and take them or leave them. As she talks, I'm going to put some of this verbiage in the comments on Facebook and on Zoom so that you guys can have it. And then she's also going to go over some really awesome events that we have coming up. So Julie, take it away.
Oh my gosh. Well, now you know why Emma is sharing at our St. Louis Regional coming up on January 26th and 27th. So how spoiled are we that she's a part of our team? And big thanks to Julie Zilke because She just being herself over the years attracted Emma to our mission. So thank you, Emma, for blessing all of us. That was just the perfect, good thought, Emily, to be thinking of Emma. So I really want to encourage you guys on how to get the conversation started here over the holiday weekend when you're going to be seeing people that you might not normally see. And maybe I'll give you a little bit of a break. Maybe it'll make you feel better about what you should say or the right thing to say. Because I'll be honest, I'm an IMD. I've been doing this for 10 years. I certainly am confident and know how to share Juice Plus. And I probably will not be sharing the Juice Plus product with anybody during Thanksgiving dinner. Okay. So here's what I always try to do. Number one, first and foremost, throughout every single part of my life is to be really, really curious. So the blessing about being in community and connection with other people is that we get to hear what's going on for them in their life and in their world. Ask tons of questions, get updates. There's a saying within our community that if you wait 10 minutes in a conversation, you will hear about a health struggle or a financial struggle. So the goal is not that you come in guns blazing, ready to share with everybody about what you're up to, right? The goal is that you are sitting there asking others about what's going on with them, what's happening in their life. And you might hear something like, oh my gosh, my kid is sick for the 4th time this week, or oh my goodness, I'm struggling with fatigue, or I'm so tired all the time, or I'm just run down, or I just, whatever their issues might be. My son has asthma, my kid has eczema, whatever it might be. You could say, oh my gosh, I have this great solution for you. I think you should get started on Juice Plus. But what I do and what I've been doing for over 10 years and what I recommend is that you just listen and get more curious. Tell me more about that. And then I almost always don't share it right there. I wait until that night or the next day and I send them a text, and I'm going to forward you all this verbiage. But I say, gosh, I've been thinking about you ever since we talked. And it's just on my heart and mind that maybe nutrition could be a solution for you. I've been sharing these amazing plant powders and I've been loving telling others about it. And I would be honored to let you know a little bit more. If I sent you a video, would you watch it? Something like that. I'll forward you some verbiage. Okay. But the goal when you're one-on-one with someone is to really just be listening, because when people are talking, they're happy. People want to talk about themselves. They really probably don't want to hear as much about you as they want to talk about themselves. So let them talk. The second thing is maybe you really are gifted to share Juice Plus in one-on-one conversations. Julie Zilke has that gift. I would not want to stop her, but I just want to give you I want to give you the leeway that maybe I don't share a lot one-on-one, face-to-face directly about Juice Plus when I'm with people, but I am constantly thinking of, oh my goodness, could this be a solution for them? And then just like Emma said, I get out of my own way. I don't make it about myself, and I follow back up with them later and let them know how this could be a gift. Okay. The second thing, what was the second thing I was going to share, Emily? Is that you can create curiosity. So I'm going to forward you some other verbiage that you could say. Maybe if you're brand new, you could just say some things like, oh my gosh, my family and I have been on a health journey and we're just loving all the results that we're seeing. Probably somebody's going to say, what are you doing? Right? And then you can say, oh my goodness, it's these amazing plant powders. I would love to send you more info. Do you want me to text you a video? Okay. You don't need to explain it to them. Or you could say, I want you to hear about it the way I heard about it. And you can send them a video, send them a third party. Okay. People feel salesy when they have to sell it. When they're trying to do it all the explaining all on their own. The other thing you could do is say, I've been busy helping people adopt healthy habits and having a blast. They might say, what are you talking about? If it hasn't been all over your social media. So you can say some things to create some curiosity, to give you a reason for them to ask more questions. And then you can always make it about them again and just say, oh my goodness, I'd be honored to share this with you. Do you mind if I text you my favorite video? And then get their permission. Okay. Does that help you guys to think about, let's keep it about them. I love seeing my friend Holly on this call. Holly's new to our team. Mm-hmm. Welcome, Holly. So that's a little bit about how to share. And then we're going to move on to if anybody has any questions or any other comments, unmute yourself. Some of you have been doing this way longer than me. Some of you are way better at sharing the Juice Plus product one-on-one than me. So if anybody has advice, feel free to unmute and share what you do. And then I can't share screen. So you can either share our board or let me share screen, whichever you prefer.
I can give you access.
Okay. Okay, while I'm busy sharing my screen, if anybody has anything else, pop it in the chat or feel free to unmute and let us know your favorite way to share this simple solution with people over the holidays or when you're seeing people you don't normally see. Okie dokie. All
Yeah,
right.
that's so helpful, Julie. I've been doing this for 10 years and I am like, it's just a good reminder. It's like, no, listen. And then being a good listener also requires following up and like giving them, I just love that verbiage that you sent, because I think just telling them, hey, I heard you say this, what I'm hearing is, like telling them, and then maybe now is not a good time, but at least you planted the seed, and maybe when they are ready for Juice Plus, they know they can come back to you, because the thing is, people are hearing about Juice Plus from everyone. So if they're not hearing about it from you, they're going to hear about it from someone else, and don't kick yourself for not sharing it with them. So I love all of that. Very practical tips.
Okay, well, as I have this calendar open for you, I realize it is not updated. So I'm sorry. There are events that are not on here, but I'm going to tell you about them in just a second. This is just to remind you that our team call is every Tuesday here, right? Like where you are. We meet every Tuesday at noon. We'd love to have you. We have this boards page called Legacy Peak Only Events. If you are not on it, please get yourself added. We'll have the link on Facebook. Emily might be able to share the link in the chat as well. But these are events that you can build into. So we have a really exciting call coming up next Tuesday. So after our team call at 1:30 Central Time. And we are going to be kind of mimicking our stations event, where we're bringing a lot of value add to our customers and our prospects, but we are also going to be sharing Juice Plus. So Jessica Stenzel and her team are kind of leading this, and some of us are locking arms with her, but she says you're going to leave feeling inspired and equipped with new knowledge you'll be excited to implement. I would imagine this will be about a 45-ish minute Zoom call. And there are 2 flyers. There's that one with all the details on how to join. No, I keep pulling up the wrong one. I'm sorry. And then there's this one that talks about the different topics we're going to cover. So Julie Zilke's going to be sharing about circadian rhythm. Sarah Frank is going to be sharing about intermittent fasting. I'm going to share about gut health, pre and probiotics, and Jess is going to share about kids' health and nutrition. So they're going to get some different topics covered. It's going to be a lot of fun, inviting current customers, team members, and any prospects. And then if you're so that is a virtual event. So please, anybody build into it. That's what Emily talked about when she said, stay close to the fire. Our Christmas party is Friday, December 8th at Jeanette's house. Please RSVP. Husbands are welcome. We're going to have a great group of husbands there. If you can bring them, please do. It is an open house, so come and go whenever, is convenient for you, but please RSVP so we know how many people to have food for. It's going to be so much fun. Our Jingle Balls event changed time. It now starts at 6 p.m. So alert the presses. Jingle Balls is at 6 p.m. This one is at Jeanette's house on Wednesday, December 13th. It's going to be a station event. It's going to be super fun. And there's another one the next night, Thursday, December 14th, out at Carrie Brummets' house in Wentzville, Missouri. So both of these are on our Legacy Peak event page. And then in addition to that, this flyer is coming out probably today with Emma's beautiful picture on it. This is our regional. This is a larger event. It's going to be Friday night, January 26th, sharing on the product. Saturday morning, January 27th, sharing on our business and training. It is in Chesterfield, Missouri. It's going to be an incredible event. You want to get in the room for our January regional. Okay, that's what we have coming up. Again, what Emily said about staying close to the fire. Get onto those Zoom calls if you're not local, and please come to our events here in town just to stay close to the fire.
And I'm not on camera, but I just wanted to add something. December 11th, our larger team is going to have a special call from our new CEO, Travis Garza. And I am starting to put together an event for that night where we have some stories of hope at my house. And then we have Travis talking live at 7:30. So that's December 11th. Just save the date for right now.
December 11th, there will be a flyer on our Team Legacy Peak Facebook or boards page about that. That sounds awesome, Jeanette.
Sweet. Okay. Thank you guys so much for making that call all come together. You guys are incredible. We're better together as a team. So happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Julie and Emma, for all of those practical, the verbiage, and Emma for sharing your story. That was just amazing.